Well, today is the day I am getting new stem cells transplanted into my body, and it's been a long road to get here. It's been about 6 years. It was 2018 when I was originally diagnosed with leukemia and went through many different rounds of chemo, did some natural treatments out of country, and this time around I had to do some radiation, more chemo. So it's all led up to this point. So today, January 24th, 2024, getting those fresh cells infused in my body here in just a few minutes. They're on the way up. So we'll see how the body likes them. But yeah, feeling pretty good about it. I think at this point, this is really the option that has to work, and seems like the route that'll give me the best chance moving forward. So excited about it. And kind of how it works is with the donor, they donated yesterday, and then it just comes out of their body through IV. They somehow separate the stem cells, and then they're shipped up here. Right now I'm staying at UW in Seattle, and they go through, process them, and then just simply give them to me like a regular infusion, just right through. I have a central port right here in my chest, so nothing crazy, no surgery or anything, just pretty much infuse and be good to go. So as soon as those cells arrive, I'll kind of show you what that looks like.
Here goes the cells. Are you ready?
Oh yeah,
The new and improved Cameron Nimula.
new year, new me.
So I'm going to start it, but it's just swimming right now, so I won't consider that the start time. Oh, cool.
So that's really all it is, just an infusion, nothing too special. You just see a bag of, it's like juice up there going in, but yeah, straight into the port here, and should take 3-4 hours to completely infuse. And at that point, it's just a matter of the body accepting them and them multiplying in a consistent manner this time, and not just going crazy like they were before with leukemia. So let's pray for that. All right, the stem cells are all done. It took about 5 hours yesterday. It was a total of like 800 milliliters, which is a ton to get from a single donor. So hopefully that puts me in a good spot moving forward. But basically what these cells are, it is just the stem cells that produce the individual blood cells within your blood system. So it's not really anything more than that. It's just the stem cells that produce your white cells, your red cells, your platelets, so on and so forth. And that was really the issue that I was having with the leukemia, was my body was just producing an excess amount of white cells, and that would form tumors and whatnot. So that's kind of the theory behind changing out the stem cells, is they're gonna act in a different way and hopefully more responsibly from here on. And something we were curious about, we were thinking about the last couple of days, is does changing out your stem cells affect other areas? So we were asking around about it, and for example, if do these stem cells affect my genetics or DNA or anything like that? And it actually doesn't really transfer over into other areas. It's just the blood system itself. So say if we were to have more kids, they would still get the same genetics as before. I guess I'm trying to think of other things that would apply to that. But yeah, it's the same set of genes. What's interesting about that though is if I were to go get a blood test now, it would come back as an 18-year-old female, which that was the donor. So it's kind of weird. But if I were to get a mouth swab, it would come back as me. So now I can go and commit some crimes and leave some blood behind, and I'm covered. But yeah, interesting things to think about. There's a lot that kind of goes into this whole stem cell deal, and but at the end of the day, it's really simple. Just an infusion that goes in, and those stem cells find a home and start producing their own immune system, their own cells, and hopefully that gives me a lot of health moving forward. So anyways, glad I could show a bit of this process with you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed it. So we'll check in soon.